features. There is Elite Gallery, then there is the Articles Request feature, where right now we are collecting the bloggers, the real ones with real blogs. I approve, review, reject every blog that applies there manually, and I welcome new bloggers. I get an email every time a new good blog joins MyBlogGuest and invite them personally there. So we are still in the process of getting the whole database, and I'm thinking now that we have a lot of bloggers there, we could also improve it a bit and probably add the search feature, better support of tags, so making it more searchable and better known to the users. And the latest feature is authorship support, and I've seen quite a few people joining it, which feels like a great trend because people do really want to blog as real people. And I go to that section daily trying to figure out what type of articles they publish using their own names and tying to their real Google Plus profiles. I help them, and I trying to keep an eye on everything that's going on in that section, those Google verified articles. There are not too many people using the articles requests right now, and that's another issue that we're going to address. As with any new product that we put up, that happened once with the articles gallery. I still remember when we had 4 pages of articles there, and there is like 50 now. So it's new. Just give us some time. We're on that. We're working to promote it to the authors, and we are working to figure it out.
So who see the request? When you put a request, who see it?
But now to see it, it's not like you log in and it's right there saying, hey, check the new. People have to intentionally go click on the article request. Is that correct?
And
okay.
That's another issue I'm thinking about. That's what we've been discussing internally, putting those features more up front to the page, like making the whole page, not the forum-wise, because I do understand that the only thing people see after they log in is the forum.
If I put a request and I want to make it more visible, I have to put another message in the forum, say, hey, I put a request, go look it up, or something like that?
That might be a good test to play with. I would say for now, yes, let's try doing that as well.
Hey, Michael, you might also do a search on our authors and look for those who have maybe written some similar content, similar topics. Find somebody whose writing style you like and go ahead and just, personal message to them, inviting them to come take a look at your request.
Okay.
Maybe we can start a thread in the pro forum, because only the upgraded members can see the pro forum. So maybe that would be a relevant area to start a thread for article request promotion.
I think that's a great idea. So you could add it to the SIG file too. So Michael, if you're participating in any other forums, you could have a notation in your signature, and that'll show up on all of your posts, even the old ones. It'll update all of the posts.
That's a great idea.
See, who is writing those down?
But they're not the same criteria as the elite articles. With the article requests, I try to take a look at the request itself, what the particular publisher is looking for, and just try to make sure that the article matches those requirements or help the author meet those requirements.
So with the elite gallery, it's more of you're looking at grammar, you're looking at format, you're looking at structure, you're making sure that it fits with the category of elite. But then with the article request, you're leaving that to the publisher and more looking to make sure it meets the criteria. Is that kind of the difference?
Exactly.
How's the
things where we're working out the bugs? My understanding of the elite gallery is it's a place where You come with quality work for quality, but what happens is sometimes we have people who want to be in that gallery, but they don't want to go through the hard work of getting an article polished up enough to rate that. We've launched some new things. Now let's work them out so that everyone benefits and we can keep the communication levels up to make MyBlogGuest better and make the work better.
All you need is to apply and show your Google Plus profile and probably a couple of samples of what you've been doing for us to understand if you're a good writer. Yes, just give us any clues that there is no strict rule. You can send me your article you just put together to show to me. It can be non-published anywhere. You can just send us a couple of links. You can just send us nothing and just reply, and we'll follow up and reply what we need to really make sure that you are ready to be an elite author. So just
Deb, here's the thing. I love working with writers who want to improve. I'm a writer who wants to improve myself, and iron sharpens iron. So really what I look for with elite authors is a desire. You have to have the ability, but then you need to have the desire. And some of our elite authors are just loving it, and we get some back and forth, and I get to throw out some suggestions, and I learn from them and they learn from me, and together we both get better.
For those people that want their article and just put it in the gallery, is there a place for them at MyBlogGuest?
Ideally, no. We are not providing you the service. We are not providing you the tools. That's the community, and you need to work with us, work with bloggers. You need to do something more than just putting articles and waiting for offers. Yes, you may be a pro member, you may be a free member, you may be paying us, but you are paying for editing, you are paying for pro tools, for Copyscape, for guest post monitoring. We have a lot of tools that are helping us in the process, but that doesn't mean that you just pay and go away with whatever you have.
But MyBlogGuest really is all about quality.
Yes, yes.
And basically we tell them our emphasis is on the word frequent contributor. We are not looking for a single individual articles. But
I've been using the authorship filter daily just to see what's being put up there. And for my tech social site, just to test things out. And I already have 2 pretty much regular contributors with verified authorship. I just come and keep making offers to their articles, and they already have their contributor accounts onto my blog, so I can just publish all of them under one account and schedule them like weekly, and it works really well for me. So
that sounds like the makings of the matchmaking system that Michael's suggesting. Did you hear all
that? Remember too, folks, that works even whether they've entered their Google authorship or used the new authorship tool or not. You can follow and friend people and see that it's excellent way to do it.
Yes, but if you like someone, and if someone already wrote for you anything, just go ahead and add them to friends, and you will be emailed anytime they put anything in the gallery. That's how you can bring those relationships to the next level.
Oh man, by leaps and bounds. I've been tracking like every few days or week or 2 weeks at various intervals. I'll record the number that we have, and it really has been growing. Again, and it's just like Shannon said, when Ross and Shannon and other people hop in, and David, and there's so many names we could mention that people come in and communicate, it really That's the real value. It's not the total numbers, and I think we're up over 1,200 now, I believe. But it's not that the number is all that important. That the real indicator is how much communication is going on, how much are we sharing, how much are we learning together. That's what I keep looking for and trying to find ways to encourage that, because again, it's the whole basis of this platform. I believe, as I see it, is communication. How do we come together, meet one another, and help one another out?
Don is an invaluable member of that GC community. He is awesome. He's always there.
I'm emailed every time when anything is posted there, and I encourage everyone to do the same. There is an option to enable email notifications of the new threads to see every time Dan posts anything. It can be your email box.
We try and run with a topic during the week, but also, folks should know that doesn't mean it's the only thing you can speak about. If you come up with an interesting post related to guest blogging, you have a comment, some advice, something to share, it's always welcome. Right now, the criteria I'm using is basically this. If you write a post and you promote your own post, that's self-promotion. But if you write a post and someone else finds your post and puts it up there, well, that's not.
Now, maybe a legitimate workaround for you would be go put your post in viralcontentbuzz.com. And then some of the users are in both groups. They'll see it and say, wow, you just got to check this out in the MyBlogGuest G+ community. Value.
Michael Kahn often has posts that he could be leaving us something every day, but, he saves it for Fridays. And
I love how you describe the article. It really draws me into wanting to click on the article, and it doesn't seem self-promotional. It's very helpful.
Basically, we follow some guidelines that we got from LinkedIn groups. They say basically don't just post the link, but give some intro as to what the article is about, and sometimes give a questions to engage the readers.
There will always be people who just there for a quick benefit and will just click and earn their credits. But even in that case, you run into opportunity to putting your content in front of their followers and finding their communities and finding people who care who they share to. So there are always different ways achieving something that of quality, and that's what we are trying to achieve with any project that we do. I have a strategy. First of all, I put around 50 points from the start, just because I want the story to be shared on all social channels there, to make sure that people will be able to share and stumble upon on Pinterest, and I won't run out of credits too fast. And in a couple of days, when I see that the activity is slowing down, I add 30 more. And if you add at least 30 credits, then your project gets on top of the feed again. For Pinterest, I can only put articles that have a good image. For Stumble Upon, I usually keep more entertaining, general, geeky technology things. Facebook is pretty much like Twitter, and any content can find place. I would really carefully pick the title and description when creating a project, because it's visible part on Viral Content Buzz dashboard, because people see it and they may want to click or not. That some of the titles are you just can't help clicking, you will still do that. And another point, yes, for titles, I would suggest adding hashtags from time to time, because they will make it to Twitter and Facebook and Google+. They all know, I'm sorry, we don't yet support Google+, but that's the plan.
Just like when you're doing any content marketing, I mean, the title really is the very most important thing.